Alright, welcome back. We are here with the final mission of Factions, Imperial Sanctum. Now, first thing you probably noticed is I have drastically shifted the comp this time. For myself, haven't done much. I put on Pain Inverter, because this mission, there is only one enemy, at least the way I run it, and that is Shiro and only Shiro. And that's pretty much what we're going to be running with. So, he's an assassin, does pure melee attacks. It's a couple of skills that help empower him as a result. And so this entire comp is specifically built to counter a single melee enemy. And that's pretty much it. So, going through them all. Xandra, Livia, pretty much the same. Master of Whispers is now using Spiteful Spirit, one of the two main hexes you want to make sure you have. So Shiro himself, he has a skill called Impossible Odds that he'll use when he's around 40%. It will remove all hexes on its initial casting, and then whenever he hits with an attack, he's going to transfer conditions. So, it's not helpful if you put condies on him, but hexes, you can reapply those. So that's what that's for, is mainly to help keep up damage on him whenever he's attacking, and we have Insidious Parasite, steal health when he attacks, Fainted Hardness to make him attack slower, some hexes to interrupt attacks, just general illusion magic hate. Olias, unchanged. Gwen, since Shiro does not use any skills, I have put some stuff that helps out with physical damage here. So Empathy, this is the other most important hex. If you're going to have anything on him, Spiteful Spirit and Empathy are the two. And then Spirit of Failure gives a chance to miss, which is nice to have. Zhed Shadowhoof, first of the two new heroes. He is mostly focused around just having ward against melee to help the entire group block. Sandstorm does some damage to foes. I'm okay with giving him weakness, because I can also potentially knock him down through that. And finally, we have Miku. Her main job, use Wild Strike there to keep him off the stances, because Shiro has two stances, which are Reposting Shadows and Battle Scars. Battle Scars is the more nasty one. Shiro's healing. So whenever I see Battle Scars, I'm just going to quick pop Wild Strike. So in fact, I'm actually going to micro this a little bit more. Otherwise, it's just things to help keep her alive. So Flashing Blades and things like that. I'm just double checking here. Good, 12 critical strikes. Just the way I like it. So, with all that explained, the mission times to complete this, normal mode, you have 2.5 minutes. In hard mode, you got 3 minutes. I have tried this already. I just barely missed the master's time, which is unfortunate. Had a bit of a slow start, so we'll see what happens. But it may not seem like a lot of time, but it's more than you think. Like, I hit /age, I was only a minute in, and I was surprised. So anyways, without any further ado, we'll get started. So Kunavang, you can talk to... Oh, actually, I forgot something. Shiro's got another skill, Echoing Banishment. If you are in a party with at least 2 players or henchmen, he'll use this skill. Since I am the only player or henchman in this group, he's not going to use it for me. But what it does is it sends a player out to the spirit world, basically. It's actually just some place that's out here. I think it's down south. I don't remember where it is on the map exactly, but it's somewhere. And what it does is it then summons a boss of that player's primary profession in its place. If you kill the boss, player comes back, or the target comes back, because it can be used on henchmen as well, which is helpful because it recharges celestial skills, which you can use here again. I will probably take celestial summoning this time because I can just have it replace summon spirits. It's fine. And other than that, really not much else to say. I guess the last thing is if you are a player with henchmen. So if I had a henchman here instead of one of these guys, like if I decided to bring Eris Vasberg so I can get the Celestial skill off of the Mesmer and replace Gwen, I could do that. Then there is a chance that Eris gets banished and a Mesmer takes his place. But he'll never banish me. Players do not get banished unless there are other players. As a result of that, because I'm mostly a solo player, I'm not as familiar with the other way to escape the banish zone, which is run up a hill past a bunch of spirits into a orb. I've just never really seen it. And the one time I tried it, I got killed. So, now, without further ado, we'll begin. So, can talk to Kunavang, get your celestial skill, and get in. You don't really have much time here, so just gotta be swift. So once you hit X here, they're gonna start getting real chatty over there. I just hit X through all of these. Talks about how he's underestimated you so many times, blah 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 blah, hates you, all that. He's not gonna underestimate you ever again. And then once you pass the threshold here, the fight begins. He actually won't attack you until you approach, so I tend to flag my heroes here, and then we'll summon some spirits. And the fight begins. I'm just going to go ahead and use my summoning now. And I'm just watching for battle scars. As soon as I see it, Jagged Strike comes out. Meditation of the Reaper. If you don't do 500 damage, he'll reflect back. There's battle scars, so disable it. Or end the stance early. There it is again, so I'm going to end it. There's Impossible Odds. As the other extremely nasty skill he can use. But keep it going for long enough, and he just kind of goes down. This went so much faster than the last one. Sometimes you just have to go multiple times, and it's free. So, just like that, Shiro's dead. We win. I don't know exactly what time it took, but it was something like 1.5 minutes. It really was not that long, but I'm not showing the ending cutscene, so skipping that. But, bam, masters, just like that. So, if you are a ranger, highly recommend going in this with Charm Animal. If you're going for your Hall of Monuments at all, in fact, what I would highly recommend doing is having a ranger secondary and bringing Charm Animal with you somewhere. Have the celestial skill replace it. Like, that is what you should do, because the Phoenix here is a unique statue in your Hall of Monuments. So anyways, first time you finish the mission, talk to Soon here. He gives you an Amulet of the Mists, which, just like in the final mission of Prophecies, you can trade in for any item you want. So like the Adept of Steel here gives you Shiro's sword, which has a vampiric effect on it. The skills or the weapons are actually slightly different from the ones in Prophecies, so they can be good in their own right. But just talk to the one. So Adept of Light has monk stuff for you, including straw effigies. And we'll run through here and show some of the other fancy things you can get at the end here. The armorers here are the other special thing to mention. Also, if you're going for your Hall of Monuments, the exotic armor is part of the Hall of Monuments. Elite Canthan, also part of it. Actually, the Elite Canthan, fun fact, is the armor I am wearing right now on my ritualist. So you can get, if you just make sure you have the correct items in your inventory when you go in, you'll get them. And then Elite Imperial, there's another one. Weapons, nothing special. No reason to buy those. So anyways, we continue down the divine path here. The mission was so quick that I'm padding time a little bit by showing the stuff in divine path. Do note there is a lot of pickup for here for your cartographer. So do that scraping if you need it. If you have access to text mod, I would definitely use it. Here come the Tengu, at least the cool Tengu. Oh wait, are you even the... No, Tengu of the Roost, never mind. Those are the guys in Kaining. I was like, is that the Sensali? It's about to be shocked. And they're the people we don't care about. You guys were not helpful. Eternal Grove sucks as a mission. Still haven't completed it yet. So I guess technically I've only done 12 out of the 13 factions missions. And I'll probably mention as much that Eternal Grove is going to be done before the others, because my Cantha Guardian's at 12 of 13. But here are the Luxons, all the cool dudes. Your mission is so much better. No, I owe you much, Great Luxon Armada. You allowed me to skip the Eternal Grove for doing this story. I wish I'd brought a speed boost. Just to get through the runs here a little bit faster. But anyways, next up will be the Nightfall missions, in terms of the ordering of when these come out. And for the Nightfall missions, again, I will be changing the character I run it on. Specifically, I plan to run it on my Paragon, who is full support, as opposed to being able to do damage like my Ritualist and my Warrior do. So, trying to give another angle there if you are playing like a monk and you want to heal or do prot. If you want to be a Soul Twist Ritualist. If you want to just be a Shout Paragon. Healer on your Elementalist. If you're playing a tank potentially. If you want to play those more supportive roles. That's what my group's that's what I'm going to be running you through for Nightfall. Oh, the Celestial Ministry. You guys suck too. And once you have completed the Canthan story, you have access to Winds of Change, which is the hardest and most tedious content in this game. And it unlocks heroes like Miku, which is who, if you complete it in normal mode, which is what my Ritualist here has. Or you get access to Zayri if you complete it in hard mode. Which, good luck. I did it once, I'm never doing it again. My Warrior has Zayri to flex, and that's all that matters. So, yep, you got some more Phoenixes here in case you're with some buddies and they stole it from you. So there's a total of 4 Phoenixes. Emperor Kisu's here. He'll give his grand speech. I don't know if you can actually take these, if you can actually capture these Phoenixes, because they are larger than the others, and they are also level 20. So I imagine you probably can't take these. So only 2 Phoenixes. But if you're with more people and you need to get more, just do the mission again. You already did it once. You'll be fine. But if you exit out this way to Kaining Center, you actually get to go out to the balcony on Kaining Center. This is the only way to be up here. And I believe you're up here until you change maps. So let's go. I'm going to change to the active district now. Yeah, so as soon as you change to active, you're kicked out. But you're up there for as long as you want. And with that, we are done with factions, as always. Hope these have been helpful. And we'll see you with the next campaign in Nightfall.